and it's going to be over. We're in the finale. We're in the last bit. We're in the last 15 minutes of the film. Hence the fact that so many people make reference to popcorn. Hello, you wonderful stalwarts and stalwartettes putting up with all of this. I hope you're feeling strong and ready. And today I'm going to talk about why are we having to watch all of this? Why is all of this going on? Well, the emissary shared a beautiful analogy with me, which I'll share with you on the other side. So just today, I was out and I was talking to the emissaries and I said to them, why all, I mean, it's just endless, isn't it? It's just an endless stream of bullshit that we're surrounded by. And I said to them, why? Why are all these things happening like all at the same time? Like zillions of stuff? And they said, well, it's because we're at the end of the show. And the show has to end with a bang. They said that the baddies have got so much invested in this that they cannot let it go out without a bang. And then they painted me this picture, literally, because sometimes they give me like images and everything. And they showed me the big top, the circus big top. And I was inside and all of the artists and the animals and the clowns and the acrobats and everything, they were all in the ring together, circling round. And the emissary said, we're in the finale. We're in the finale of the show. And that's where everything that we've ever seen in the whole show is coming. Everything is in front of us. And that's pretty much how it feels. It's like we're getting a bit of everything. We've got a bit of a virus going on, a bit of a war going on, a bit of corruption going on, a bit of shortages going on, a bit of fear going on. It's every single thing that possibly could go wrong is going wrong. It truly is, the last days in Revelation, isn't it? Pestilences and starvation and earthquakes and all kinds of volcanic eruptions, the lot. And they said that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the finale of the show where everything is there for you to see. And I said to them, and then what? And then what? And they said, well, then the show ends and the artists go back to the caravans and the animals get put back in the cages and they pack everything up. They drop the big topper, the big tent, they pack it up and they head off. And the emissary said, and they head off to another place where they're going to put another show on for some other people. And I said to them, and then what? And they said, well, then what will be left is a patch of discoloured grass and the memories of what people have seen. That's what will be left, and then we'll carry on and we'll do our own thing. And it's a funny thing, but I've heard ever since I started in this journey of it was even long before I woke up, when I was on the journey of self-development, which I've been doing since my 20s, self-development. And it was always about, don't take this life too seriously. This life's a game. The greatest show on earth. Just like the circus, the greatest show on earth. And I think at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is the greatest show on earth. It's the only show. And I think sometimes we take it really seriously, as though it's real. And I know it's very easy to take it as though it's real because sometimes it feels bloody real. And if it's affecting you directly, boy, is it real. But it's a show. And we are the public observing it. The emissary said a long time ago, we are not here to do anything specifically. We're here to witness this. We are the public. We are the spectators watching the show and commenting, well, I don't like her leotard. Well, you can see everything he's got in those tights. Things like that, which is how I've always thought when I watch the circus. He shouldn't be wearing those tights. Or looking at the clowns thinking, well, I don't see anything funny in those clowns. They just frighten the shit out of me. And seeing the lion and thinking, they've taken all of its teeth out. But we still sit there and we still watch and we still applaud and everything like that. We're the spectators. And I think that's what this is all about. I think we come here to spectate. Yes, we've got to do our stuff, we've got to do our thing, but all of that show is just a show. That's what we've got to remember. It's just a show. It's just a game. And it's going to be over. We're in the finale. We're in the last bit. We're in the last 15 minutes of the film. Hence the fact that so many people make reference to popcorn, because this is the last 15 minutes of the film. And then they're going to pack up and they're going to head off. And boy, will that be nice. Because it's always nice after the show to go home and have a nice cup of tea. And that's what we're going to do. And maybe, just maybe afterwards, we'll even feel the need to give them a round of applause for putting on such a bloody interesting show, because it's interesting, if nothing else. And the show that you're watching at the moment, which is the part of the show that you like the most, and which is the part of the show that is the most ridiculous? I'd like to know in the comments. Put in especially the part of the show that you find the most ridiculous, the least believable of the show. What's that? I love you all and I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.